What if tomorrow you woke up and half of all the money in the world was just gone? Vanished from the economy forever? It sounds like a nightmare, but on Roblox, it really happened. It was an event that caused mass panic, in-game protests, and it changed the platform forever. You know about Robux, but today, we talk about its ghost. The forgotten currency. This is the story of Tix. Welcome to Roblox Bits. Today, we're not investigating a myth. We are investigating a real, historical event. For millions of new players, the idea of a second currency is strange. But for veterans, it was the only world they knew. This is a 25-minute deep dive into why Tix existed, why Roblox brutally deleted it, and the chaos it caused. To understand the chaos, you have to understand the Utopia. From 2007 all the way to 2016, Roblox ran on a dual-currency economy. You had Robux, which you primarily bought with real money. And you had Tix, or tickets. Tix were the free currency. And the most important part, you got 10 Tix every single day, just for logging in. This was called the stipend, and you could buy real things with it. In the early days, you could buy catalog items, t-shirts, pants. It was a simple, beautiful system. It meant that players who couldn't afford Robux were not left out. They could still participate in the economy. They could still customize their avatar. It created a free-to-play path that was truly free. For years, this was the balance. Robux was for the premium stuff. Tix was for the everyday stuff. It was, for a time, a perfect system. So, what went wrong? Two things went wrong. The first was inflation, and the second was the bot crisis. Remember the 10 Tix per day stipend? People realized they could exploit it. Why have one account earning 10 Tix when you could have 1,000 accounts earning 10 Tix? Bot farms became a massive problem. People would run scripts to create thousands of guest accounts, log them in, collect the Tix, and then funnel all of those Tix to a main account. This created hyperinflation. The Tix to Robux exchange rate, yes, you could exchange them, got worse and worse. That shirt that used to cost 100 Tix now cost 10,000 Tix. The currency was becoming worthless. But this leads to the real problem, the one that really killed Tix. It's called DevX. DevX, or the Developer Exchange, is the program that lets developers cash out their Robux for real money. It's the heart of the creator economy. But here was the problem. Developers could not cash out Tix. And since Tix were free, when a player spent Tix in a developer's game, Roblox had to pay the developer in Robux out of their own pocket. The bot farms were generating billions of Tix. Players were buying things with this fake money, and Roblox was footing the bill. Tix were no longer a fun, free currency. They were an economic exploit that was bleeding the company and the developers dry. Roblox had to make a choice, and in 2016, they did. On March 15, 2016, Roblox published a blog post. The title, saying goodbye to Tix, the community went insane. This wasn't just removing a currency. This was removing the only way for millions of free-to-play players to earn anything. The blog post explained the economic reasons, but the players saw it as one thing, and one thing only. Greed. They believed Roblox was killing the free option just to force everyone to buy Robux. The reaction was immediate. Protests erupted. Players organized in-game funerals for Tix. They flooded the forums. The Bring Back Tix movement was born, but then came the panic. Roblox announced that Tix would be officially removed on April 14, 2016. This gave everyone 1 month to spend all the Tix they had ever saved. It was the Tix-pocalypse. It was a mass spendathon. Players who had hoarded Tix for years were desperately trying to convert them into items before they vanished. The economy was in chaos. People were buying anything and everything. The Tix-it, as it was called, was over. And then on April 14th, it happened. Players logged in and the Tix icon was gone. Just gone. Welcome to the new world, the Robux-only economy. The first few months were strange. The free-to-play players felt stranded. The guest and noob avatars became the permanent uniform for anyone who couldn't afford Robux. The gap between free players and paid players became a canyon. But the other side of the coin, the developer economy boomed. With Tix gone, the economy stabilized. Robux had a real, stable value. Developers could now trust that the money they earned in their games was real money. The DevX program exploded. This is what led to the creation of Adopt Me, Brookhaven, and all the massive, high-production games we have today. Those games could not have existed in the Tix economy. The removal of Tix was the end of the hobbyist era of Roblox and the birth of the professional era. So, was it a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on who you ask. If you ask a player from 2010, they will tell you it was the day Roblox sold out and abandoned its free-to-play roots. If you ask a top developer from today, they will tell you it was the single most important decision that allowed Roblox to become the metaverse powerhouse it is. The Tix-pocalypse was not just the removal of a currency. It was the end of Roblox's childhood. The ghost of Tix still haunts the platform. You'll see bring back Tix in the comments of every Roblox post. It was a complex decision with real consequences that we still feel today. What do you think? Did you have Tix? Do you wish they'd come back? Let me know in the comments. Removing Tix stabilized the Roblox economy. But a new economic revolution is happening right now, one that is flooding the catalog with copies and spam. The UGC revolution. Maybe we'll cover that next. If you want to see that, be sure to subscribe. And as always, you know the deal. 1 sub equals 1 new Roblox short. Thanks for watching.